Hey Bougie click. In a world where confidence is currency, we're diving deep into the art of inspiring investment, whether he's balling in a penthouse or budgeting at the pump. Learn how to position yourself as the luxury brand you are, and men, regardless of their financial status, will always find room in their budget for you. If you like what you hear, stick around, subscribe, and join our community of empowered individuals. Are ready to transform your interactions into opportunities? Then let's unlock those wallets together.
I'ma make you a fan.
Unlock their wallets, rich or broke, they'll invest in you. Whether he's coding crypto in a luxury loft or counting quarters for gas, if your presence hits different, he's about to fumble that debit card like it's a love language. Rich or ramen broke, one thing stays true: men will always make room in their budget for the woman who makes their chest puff and their ego hum. You show up with confidence, clarity, and just enough mystique to make him lean in? Boom! That wallet's unlocked like Wi-Fi in a coffee shop. Because when your energy speaks to his soul, supports his storyline, or just makes him feel seen and validated, he's investing, no negotiation needed. Know the currency you hold. Before you worry about his wallet, check your own standards. Men invest when they believe something is worth it. You're the luxury brand. Confidence is currency. Walk, talk, and post like you're already paid. Define your lifestyle expectations. If he can't meet them now, he better have a plan. Screen early. Don't waste charm on discount energy. Before you can get anything from anyone, you need to own who you are. That means walking into any interaction with the energy of "I deserve luxury because I am luxury." No begging. No guilt. Just truth. Be clear on your value. Your time, energy, presence, and conversation are assets. Don't fake it. Men sniff out desperation. Confidence is the currency they respond to. Your presence is powerful. Your conversation, your vibe, your energy, these are currencies. Men, broke or rich, don't just give money because they're generous, they give it because they see value. So, stop waiting to be chosen and start positioning yourself as the prize. Broke men may not have deep pockets, but they still invest emotionally, physically, and financially when they're inspired. Rich men have options, but they crave authenticity and impact. Give them both, and they'll pour resources into you like it's an IPO. Know your target. It's not about the ask, it's about the accuracy. You don't just roll up on a man and expect him to throw his wallet in your lap. Getting financial support from a man isn't random, it's strategic. You need to know who you're dealing with. Is he cash rich or check to check? Quiet investor or loud spender? Understanding his financial reality determines whether you're asking for a Gucci bag or a grocery budget boost. If he's driving a Tesla but still Venmo ing rent money to his roommate, the image doesn't match the means. You want receipts, not just vibes. Financial intel first, investigate the lifestyle, not just the labels. Start with observation. What's he wearing? Custom tailoring or fast fashion pretending? Does he dine at Nobu because he loves it or because his boss paid? Is he swiping cards like they're magic wands, or waiting for the decline text with sweat on his brow? You learn what a man can afford by tracking how he lives, spends, saves, and flexes. If he's talking about investments, ask what kind. Real estate or crypto? Mutual funds or a fantasy football league? Whether he's flexing fake Gucci or sliding through life on inheritance, you need intel. Watch what he spends on. Is it gear, games, girls, or goals? That tells you where you rank. Ask indirect questions. What's your idea of spoiling someone you care about? Observe generosity. Does he tip well, talk about giving, or hoard every coin? Broke doesn't always mean stingy, and rich doesn't always mean generous. Your goal is emotional access. Know his motivations. Emotional currency has value too. Money doesn't move without motive. Is he trying to impress, support, feel needed, or control? Emotional understanding creates leverage. If he loves being provider, then letting him provide is a gift to his ego. If he feels validated by generosity, the bag is practically yours. Men spend freely when they feel like it's appreciated, or when they think it secures emotional access. Know which button he wants pushed and tap gently with manicured precision. Match your ask to his tax bracket. Here's the part too many people miss: you don't ask a man to buy you a Birkin when his salary screams target clearance. You match the request to his financial tier. High earners respond to luxury with exclusivity and prestige. Think rare experiences, quality items. Mid-tier men want practicality framed with value. You show how it benefits both of you. Budget-conscious bros need help to feel like heroes. Let them do something manageable and make them feel like it's everything. A smart woman tailors her ask the same way she tailors her waist, precise and flattering. Set the standard early. Before you ask for anything, your standards need to be crystal clear. If you tolerate let's split it energy, don't be surprised when the money never shows up. Be unapologetic about what you expect. Don't perform gratitude gymnastics for basic courtesy. Let your lifestyle reflect that support is part of the deal, not a favor. A woman who knows what she wants never needs to beg. She just walks away when her time's wasted. Ask without apologizing. The actual conversation? Direct. Breezy. Expectant. No shame. Here's how. I'd love to go somewhere. Want to sponsor the vibe? This item caught my eye. Want to surprise me? I need a little financial boost this week. You down to help me out? Be bold, be brief, be magnetic. If you flinch, they won't feel the pull. Speak their language. Whether he's hustling for gas money or swimming in stock options, you need to understand his motivations. Broke men respond to inspiration. Be the woman who sparks his ambition. Encourage goals, validate the grind, and make support a natural step in the process. Rich men respect confidence. They don't want to parent you. They want to partner with power. So don't ask, direct. Don't wait, state. Frame your request in alignment with his values. Men give to women who elevate them. Be that elevation. Broke men tap his drive, not his bank. He's scraping by, but worships your existence. There's potential here if you manage wisely. He may not have stacks, but he might have ambition, loyalty, and the kind of grind that earns later. What works? Emotional leverage. Make him feel involved in your grind. Loyal men will hustle just to be helpful. Micro gifting. Frame small gifts as ways he can support your growth. A $20 Cash App is still a deposit. Task for value exchanges. If he can't fund, he better function. Need a videographer, editor, assistant? Put him to work. Praise progress. When he gives, affirm. When he shows up, celebrate. Rich men trigger value, not guilt. He's got money and knows it. Your power play here isn't asking, it's positioning. Money isn't his motivator, status, excitement, and novelty usually are. You need to be an experience. Speak his language, you work hard, I love seeing how you treat yourself and those around you. Create scenarios he can fund, trips, dinners, shopping, but frame it as a shared moment. Never say, I need money. Say this would make me feel amazing. Can you make that happen? Make him the hero without becoming the damsel. Rich men don't respond to pressure, they respond to elevation. What works? Scarcity mindset. If you're too available, you're less valuable. Let him chase. Luxury association. Dress, speak, and move like you're part of his world, but not impressed by it. Intentional vulnerability. Share your goals, ambitions, and the exact dollar value required to execute them. Touch, tone, timing. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Soft touch while teasing, brush his arm when you challenge his idea, then lean in, that sounds good, but I have another idea. Lower your voice slightly when asking, creates intimacy. Pause before the ask, then smile. That 2-second silence before delivering your pitch equals pure tension. Tip: let physical energy match verbal seduction. Don't rush, savor. Give to get, gratitude keeps the gifts coming. Let's get one thing straight: gratitude isn't weakness. It's a flex. When you show genuine appreciation, reciprocate emotionally, and make him feel seen, the flow doesn't just continue, it amplifies. Gratitude makes a man feel that his effort mattered. Say thank you like you mean it. Not just thanks, but I love that you did this for me. You always know how to take care of me. Don't ghost him after the gift. Stay warm, connected, and affirming. Give back in your own way, whether it's time, energy, or attention. Reciprocity isn't just money, it's how you make him feel valued. Here's the secret: when a man feels like what he gives is appreciated, he starts giving without needing to be asked. That's how you go from a one-time cash app to long-term investment energy. Final thoughts: no guilt, no games, just strategy. Getting money from men isn't about manipulation, it's about magnetism, mindset, and unapologetic standards. Women who get financial support don't stumble into it. They decide it's part of the relationship dynamic, communicate that intention, and hold space for men who rise to the occasion. Getting money from men is never about trickery, it's about being so confident in your worth that the right ones want to give. It's about vibe, vision, and value. Broke or rich, if he's into you, he'll show it. If not, next caller. This isn't about manipulation. It's about clarity. You're not trapping anyone, you're reading the room, reading the receipts, and reading him like a book. When you know him well, your request isn't just a bold move, it's a confident one. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Unlock Their Wallets. Rich or broke, they'll invest in you. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more insights and strategies on elevating your relationships and personal growth. Remember, it's about magnetism, mindset, and knowing your worth. Stay confident, stay strategic, and keep shining. Catch you in the next one. What do you think? Will rich and broke men both invest in women they like? Let me know in the comments section. Stay bougie. Follow and support me. All links in bio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check description for more info. New episodes every day.